Hey guys, how's it going? DJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World. And you know what? We're just gonna jump straight into this one, guys. This right here is a Save the World Homebase status report for, if I can get this to work, June 5th, 2020. We have a Homebase status report. Now, if you guys remember, if you watched the last couple of videos I've released, there's been a lot of changes happening. The ticket conversion change, the spy llamas, the pirate llamas, all that craziness. But there were a lot of questions. There were a lot of questions that remained unanswered, and questions that kind of came up because of that. If you guys want to go check out the videos, I'll leave them at the end, or I'll make one pop up there in the corner, the latest one. Equally, I'll maybe leave a link down below. And in those videos, basically, something that I said in both of them was, I really hope we get a Homebase status report, not just to let us know what's kind of happening right now, but what will happen in the near future, because we were kind of lost in that sense. We were kind of on the fence of knowing what's going to be happening. So here we go, Homebase status report. Let's go through it first, and then I want to go through a couple of things that I think are very important to go through in here. So let's go. So we've got commanders by the Fortnite team. Dungeons and the blockbuster event have been extended. Complete the quest, grab the heroes, and wrap up dungeons, as they will now end on June 30th. So we have until the end of the month now before anything changes. So this is actually pretty cool. Well, this is not cool, but I'm glad they clarified this. I'm glad they've clarified so far the ticket situation, the llama situation, dungeons, and blockbuster. And I would assume that this also means that the event store will not be changing until June 30th. But well, yeah. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? Yeah, so we're going to talk about that after this. Diecast Jonesy storms into the event store. The die has been cast. Jonesy. Standard perk Boomstick. Increases going commander damage by 25%. Commander perk Boomstick Plus. Increases going commander damage by 50% and changes damage energy to type. He is awesome. He is really, really fun. If it wasn't for what's it called? I think it's Spitfire. I would definitely use this guy a lot more. His perk is incredible. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about him. We're gonna talk about him. Available from the event store starting June 5th until June 19th. Like I said, we'll talk about that at the end of this video. Chroma Ramirez charges into the event store. Solid to the core Ramirez. Well, solid to the core Ramirez. She looks good there. Standard perk in a pinch. Reloads with an empty magazine. Regenerate 13.5 of your shield over 3 seconds. Commander perk in a pinch. Reloads with an empty magazine are 50% faster and regenerate 13.5 of your shield over 3 seconds. Available from the event store starting June 5th until June 19th. Then we go here. Now this actually here, there should have been a line break here, and there should have been a new title that says content update. Well, actually, no, these don't have anything. I guess these are 2 more content updates. So this is going to be version 12.60.1 content update 1 and content update 2. Yeah, because we don't have an update. We don't have a download. We don't have a patch update. So there is none of that. We're still in 12.60.1. The bowler blasts into the event store. Show the husks, no quarter. Fires long-range cannonballs that damage and knock back group of enemies in a line. Available from the event store starting June 12th until June 19th. So here we have pretty much the next, well, the remainder of this week and next week patch notes in a sense. And that's it. That's all you want to see, if that's all you want to hear, that the dungeon and blockbusters will be here until the 30th. We've got both of the chromium or the metal. Actually, they were blockbuster last year, weren't they? We've got both of the heroes coming back and the bowlers coming back. Nothing new is coming. Nothing new like that. That's it. So if that's all you wanted to hear, there we go. Now, let's get into what I think about all this. All right. First off, let's start with the obvious thing that I said, the June 19th thing. So the thing right now is we all know that June 19th is what the date that originally for months now, literally for months now, that the event store, we knew that things were going to be in the event store. And I believe it started with Miss Bunny Penny, if I remember correctly. Here. All right. So yeah, with Miss Bunny Penny. With Miss Bunny Penny is when it started, whenever she came out. But she was the first one. But with Miss Bunny Penny, it said that things were going to be here until June 19th. So way back then is when I had originally said, okay, well, it seems like the event is going to end on June 19th. That was the whole thing back then. Now, that's not it. That's not all. We had all these other heroes. Some of them showed up with that, some of them without. But most of these heroes did tell us June 19th is when these events are going to go away. Now, do I think this is a typo? Yes and no. I think that possibly, I don't know how they missed it 3 times, but I think that this should say June 30th. I think it should. But just in case, I am going to recommend everything that I can possibly recommend this weekend. So this weekend's must-have is going to be the video for everything in the event store, because this ends it right here. Okay, this right here ends the month. This right here ends the event. Now after this, we're still going to have 2 more weeks of, we don't know, until June 30th. But just in case, I am going to recommend that if you guys need something from the event store, that you pick it up this coming week and the next week, because I don't know. I mean, right now at this point in the game, it's kind of like, well, we're gonna see what happens. But that's what I'm going to recommend. I'm going to make a video this weekend talking about everything in the shop here and everything that I recommend to get or not get. Now, having said that, I still kind of think that what's going to happen is there may be either an extension of the event store until the 30th, because they may have made a mistake there, or the event store is already kind of like hard-coded into the game. And by that I mean something like that's happened before with the events. The events just end at a certain point and they kind of forget to tell us. And that means that the event was just predetermined or preset to end at a certain date. Does that mean that new stuff is coming after this? I don't know. Honestly, for me and a lot of people that we've been talking with, it kind of feels like this whole thing was, Save the World was not supposed to start at the same time, or the update was not supposed to happen at the same time as the Battle Royale update, the season update. For those of you who don't know, originally the Battle Royale update or season 3 update or version 13 was supposed to come out on June 4th. That was like the first time that they gave us a solid date. And then we knew that, oh, but Save the World, the event store, this event store here, is not resetting until the 19th. So I actually been saying this for a while. I honestly thought that they were going to extend the season a couple more weeks, because I thought, well, we know that the event is ending on the 19th, so it'll end on the 19th. Everything will wrap on 19th. The week of the 19th is when we're going to get a new event, a new season, a new version, whatever you want to call it. And I actually thought it was going to be the 18th on Thursday. Now it turns out that the Battle Royale new season, Chapter 2, Season 3, is starting on the 17th. And apparently we're going to get version 13 as well on that day. So it made sense. It made sense. Okay, so, you know, the stores are going away on the 19th. A new version is coming. But then yesterday, they dropped a bombshell on us that... let me see if I can't. Well, I can't pick. I can go to red right now, but they dropped a bombshell on us saying that the event, the blockbuster event, because apparently right now we're in a blockbuster event, despite the fact that we've got pirates and pirate llama and new pirates. Despite that fact, the new heroes we saw were pirates. That is crazy. That's I gotta say, guys, that is really crazy that this whole time we've been in a blockbuster event when we've had pirates. We've had 3, the newest things we've had is 3 pirates and a pirate bow. These 4 right here have been despite that, and there's been a lot of repeat stuff and a lot of stuff coming back. Yes, there were some new bows. There were, but despite that, we had 4 new pirate things, and we have a pirate llama right now. Despite that fact, it's a blockbuster event. We are currently in a blockbuster event. Oh, and dungeons too, which are very pirate themey. But despite all that, we're in a blockbuster event. So it kind of makes a little sense that we're seeing these heroes now. Whatever. But the event, the blockbuster event, dungeons are leaving until June 30th. And we also know now that the pirate llamas will also be here until June 30th. So we knew that. But despite all of that, it kind of is weird that even though the version is coming on the 19th, or the 17th, it won't be until 2 weeks later, boop, boop, 2 more whole weeks, that we are scheduled to see the blockbuster event go away. Well, you guys can't see it right now. The blockbuster event to go away, dungeons to go away, and the pirate llama to go away. Like I said, right now, I would recommend don't assume that the event store is going to be here until the 30th. They keep telling us the 19th, so more than likely the 19th is when the event store is going to go away. Like I said, I will be making this weekend a must-have video, going through everything here and, you know, just breaking it down, being like, this is my must-haves for this event store, even if they extend the event store till the 30th, or it goes away on the 19th. Let's assume it's going to go away on the 19th and focus on trying to get everything we can now before it goes away. And then wait till the 30th. It seems like at least they did give us some slight patch notes here. It would have been interesting if they also would have said that the Yeoman was back, because the Yeoman is really awesome. I really am happy it's back. And we're also going to have to see if anything else is going to be coming back in the week store, because apparently we're not getting patch notes anymore for the weekly store, just for the event store. So that's going to be interesting. But we hopefully will see some more news on the week of the 19th, which is going to be, I guess, the 17th. The 17th, there definitely will be a big update. There's going to be downtime. Version 13 will come out. Will we get anything then? I don't know. I would hope that we would get something, unless they're going to be completely sleepy and there's going to be absolutely nothing until the 30th for us. But at least it will be version 13. There will be new stuff coming into Battle Royale and other places. Hopefully something trickles in for Save the World. We will be getting some patch notes then as well. But for now, this is it. This is our patch notes for the next 2 weeks until the week of the 17th. And then hopefully we're going to see a little bit more explanation of what's going on. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Again, this is the patch notes. Summary here: Dungeons Blockbuster ending until 30th. Don't forget that on the 17th, the tickets will be converted to Spy Llamas. You'll still have 2 more weeks to save up more tickets. And at that point, at the end of the season, or at the end of our event on June 30th, Pirate Llamas. That's what your tickets will be converted in. We've got 2 Chromium Heroes coming this week on, well, today, Friday, and next Friday we're going to have the bowler coming back. Thanks a lot, guys. It's a crazy time. I really appreciate y'all watching. Thanks a lot, guys. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, guys, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks a lot, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.